dry. We're just trying to get you guys familiar with it. You have your hand down.
Missouri National Guard medics from the 206th Area Support Medical Company attended joint training with a medical evacuation or medevac unit from the Kansas National Guard at Camp Clark in Nevada, Missouri. The training was a rare opportunity for the medics to gain hands-on experience with medevac operations.
Today we have the opportunity to joint train with the Kansas Medevac unit. They recently returned from a deployment in Afghanistan. Then before that they had a stint in Iraq 2010-2011. So they bring with them a wealth of knowledge and experience.
We're back from our deployment, came back in September, and we're ready to share the lessons learned and to push ourselves even.
Where I can find the people in here.
The 206 is an area support medical company, so our job is to get the patient from the helicopter to the battalion aid station and then treat and stabilize the patient once they get into the battalion aid station. I gave him a needle D on the right side of his chest because his injury's on his back right shoulder. So he had a needle chest decompression. He had some signs, some fluid, lip color and stuff. Well, I think it's important for us to work with the helicopters because it gets us used to the processes of loading and unloading patients and doing it in such a way that works well with the medevac unit. So it's important to know how they want the patients packaged, how they want the patients loaded and unloaded.
There's a lot of the practices where it doesn't really sink in until you've actually had to do it.
It gives that piece that you normally don't get to see, and it closes the loop for the soldiers so they can see it from start to finish.
We can all learn from each other, and that's the most important thing, especially different units at different levels.
As a medic, we can do anything from driving the ambulance, being in the back of the ambulance and treating the patient, or being in the battalion aid station and treating the patient once they get inside.
We're gonna sit just like that. It has these detachable lights, so you can bring them around and look at patients. These all detach, so you can put them down like this side, so you can have more people sitting, or you can put 4 non-ambulatory patients here.
A lot of similarities as far as what we're really doing. It's patient care. That's what we're really after. And then the payoff is in human lives. I mean, you do actually save lives. There is no higher reward than that.
One of the added benefits of assembling different units for training is that most of the personnel bring medical skill sets from their civilian jobs that enhance the training.
Basically, this little operation out here for us is kind of a culminating event combining both warrior task and key collective task. A lot of warrior tasks being implemented, from navigation to reactive fire to ambush, and to actually setting up the VS-17 panel. A VS-17 panel is basically a signaling device for a ground unit to signal where they'd like a helicopter to land or where they deem it safe.
The key collective tasks involve communications between the ambulance and the inbound helicopter, the continuity of patient care from the helicopter medic to the medic on the ground, and the treatment facility.
We had IV started, right AC, 500 hexstim was infused, pressure's improved to 80.
Starting to get disoriented. He's been given 50 milligrams of ketamine.
The 206 medics were given the opportunity to fly in Black Hawks and become familiar with in-flight procedures.
The coolest thing I did today was flying in the Black Hawk.
You need to maximize every opportunity that you get to train, get that collective training in, and everyone benefits from that. And that's what we're all about.